Hello! It's me, Swarley. This is WCW. I don't know what episode it is. It's been a while. I think it's 63? I think that's correct. But yes, it's been about 2 months since we've done WCW. If you haven't been watching AEW or kind of, follow me on socials or whatever, I've had a lot of health stuff come up. Most of it's not really fun stuff to talk about. I had a lot of tummy things. I've been going to a GI specialist. So that kind of kept me away from doing the solo shows. It was still able to do it with Nick because I could let him talk for a lot of the time. But I have been starting to feel better recently. Although now I also have a cold because I had the audacity to try to go to a wrestling show and have fun. So we're going to try to work through that. But we are back. It has been a long time since we've done this. But thank God I ended our last stream with no pad time. So we do have a plan to work with for our next show, which is apparently Bash at the Beach. And is in about 32, 34 days. We are apparently building Stan Hansen and Scott Steiner for the world title. So we're going to have to really rocket Scott up there. Maybe we'll do a tournament. Maybe we'll have him pin Stan in a tag match. That's probably the best way to do that, actually. We're doing Austin and Hennig for the U.S. title. They've been feuding for a while. Ricky Steamboat and Cactus Jack. That has also been a very long-term feud we've been doing. Savage and Terry Funk. The contract match with DiBiase and Wyndham. If you remember, we were doing a gimmick here where DiBiase basically owns the contract of Wyndham and he has him being his servant or whatever. So I don't know if that's going to be on a poll or just the winner gets the contract or whatever, but we'll do something like that. Dan Severn and Rick Martel, I believe the feud that is built around is that Rick Martel thinks the Catch Club is stinky. They're a bunch of sweaty, stinky jocks, and he doesn't like them because he's a model. We're doing Warrior and Bigelow for the TV title. That's crazy. Even crazier, we're doing Arn Anderson and Ric Flair defending the tag team titles against the Fantastics. And then we got Rick Steiner and Avalanche with question marks. So, maybe we're doing that. We'll see. Now, the problem, of course, with that is our Saturday night brand. But the first show we're going to be doing is a Nitro. So I have truly no idea what we're going to be doing on Nitro, which is tonight. So that's great. We did just have a pay-per-view. We did this Great American Bash show. So we're coming off of that. We had Hanson and Vader in a very good main event. I believe that was the Scars and Stripes match. We had Misawa defeating Jumbo to win the Triple Crown. Rick Rude and Mike Awesome had some kind of schlocky DQ finish. Pillman beat Owen Hart. Eddie beat Tenryu. Okay. We did a big old 8-man tag. We did Miracle Violence Connection defeating the Headhunters. That was a pretty long feud, quote unquote, except Miracle Violence Connection I think just won all the matches that mattered. But, the Headhunters were not over. Bull beats Cynthia Moreno, and Steve Regal and Ultimo had a fucking banger to open the card. So we've got that stuff going on. I don't know if we need notepad time for Nitro, because their pay-per-view... Oh, we have a Clash? Oh, I don't know if... Are we doing a Clash? It's an unbranded show in August. But then their pay-per-view, which would be when Worlds Collide... which we're going to do in Japan. Okay, so our next Nitro pay-per-view is the big show in Japan. So we should really load that card up with, all of the... I mean, we have that brand loaded up with Japanese wrestlers, so that shouldn't be a problem. So, but that show should, maybe that whole show is, NWO versus WCW, all up and down the card. That's, a best-of-7 thing or something. That wouldn't be a bad idea. That would be fun, also. Also, I have to decide if we're doing clashes. I guess we could, especially if they're unbranded shows. The only problem is they're so short, and we won't be able to fit everyone on them, and people will be mad. But we could probably just do a dark match Royal Rumble every show. It'll be fine. But with that said, I guess let's just do Nitro and try to figure out a plan of what we're doing. Oh, also, Stan Hansen is injured, but it's not It's not that bad. He's got a dislocated shoulder for 16 days, and he can work angles, so he doesn't even have to be off the show. So, it's not that bad. Alright, here we go. Back in the saddle. As a reminder for the audience, definitely not for me. A reminder for the audience. Our champions, we have the Triple Crown champion is Masawa. That's a Nitro title. All Japan Tag Champions, which is a Nitro title. That's Terry Gordy and Dr. Death. WCW Light Heavyweight Champion, which is a Nitro title. That's Brian Pillman. United States Champion, that's a Saturday Night title. Belongs to Steve Austin. Women's title, that's a Nitro title. Belongs to Bull Nakano. WCW World title, which bounces between both brands, is Stan Hansen. WCW Tag titles, which is a Saturday Night title, belongs to Ric Flair and Arn Anderson. And then the TV title, which is a Saturday Night title, belongs to Bam Bam Bigelow. That belt does not have that much prestige. I'm putting that belt on people that are like way too good for it, but whatever. That's fine. It's probably AAA and CMLL. They probably both have like bad morale issues and bad money because we converted this mod from 2020 to 9, like right when 9 came out, and that stuff. Yeah, they're probably both like AAA or All Japan probably should not have died, but it did, and that's why we have all these guys. But that was kind of one of the issues switching between the games. All right, Nitro, no nights off. Have not been to the Northwest or the Great Lakes or the Mid-South since June, or since May, rather. May 8th for the Tri-State. Haven't been there since we ran Slamboree in the Garden. Alright, let's go back. Let's go to Pittsburgh. Oh god, I have no idea what we need for a team meeting. Give me a finish. Big gamble. No thank you. Big gamble. Alright, these are not going great. Near certainty for Eddie Guerrero. Okay. Give me an angle idea. Near certainty for Randy Savage. Okay. Not really what we wanted, but I'll take it. Tenryu worked with Rie Tamada. Okay. Baba worked with Awesome, June, and Booker. I forgot we signed Booker T. Oh no. Oh no. Paul Lee is hanging out with Rey Mysterio. Oh man, he's gonna acknowledge him. And then he got into a fight with Dan Crawford. No offense to Paul Lee, but I got my money on Dan in that fight. Also, I don't know why I'm saying no offense to Paul Lee. I'm taking shots at him. Nothing noteworthy came from it. Okay, great. I didn't realize it was that bad of a fight. Yeah, I mean, there are people in our locker room who could take Dan Crawford, but Paul Lee is not one of them. And then Ultimo pulled a rib. All right, great. Giant Baba had a backstage clash with Bobby Heenan, the morale officer. Yeah, I don't think these two guys would get along, but that checks out. These are two real different vibes. Dr. Death had a small vax. Okay. Wendy got into an argument with Bobby. Okay. Alright. Not addressing the locker room. Alright, so last week on Nitro, we did a good old... Well, this would have been the go-home show at the pay-per-view, so this doesn't really tell us a lot. I'm just going right to add match. Just because I want to see, like, who are our major stars on this brand? It's Big Van Vader. So, I feel like Stan losing that title in Japan might be the play. And if that's what we're doing, like, it's Sting, right? Like, we're putting the title back on Sting. Like, right? Are we getting Sting back into this? I just want to see, go to Sting's match history on the roster page. It's been a while since we've done the singles match. They've been doing. I mean, he's been feuding the NWO this whole time, so that's no surprise, really. I thought Sting was winning again at Starrcade. Um, I mean, that's so long. It's June. It it's that'll be 6 more months until Starrcade. You know what I mean? Can we drag this out 6 more months? We probably can. Ooh, Sting winning the Triple Crown. That would be fun. Although we did just put it on Misawa, so I would kind of prefer Misawa to not lose it right to Sting. Um, I don't know. I just think Sting and Hansen in Japan is a cool ass match. That's really all I got for why I would like to do that. Um, Sting only has a couple of Nitro. Yeah. How many defenses does he have on that belt? Four. He's 4 times. I mean, that's a good amount. And it'll be 5 when he wrestles Sting, so that's pretty good. It might even be 6 if he defends it at that Clash. Quadruple Crown. Uh, that is funny, but we are basically using the Triple Crown as like the secondary title on. You know what I mean? Like, there's actually a purpose to that belt. It's to be like the upper mid card title on Nitro. Um, because the other belts on Nitro would be light heavyweight and women's, and those are, those are for like specific uh, divisions. Like, this is basically the U.S. title of this brand. See, but Sting's already been chasing him because Stan beat Sting for the title, right? Um, so like, that story of like, oh, he cheats and then Sting's got to chase him. We've been doing that, and again, doing it for a whole year is not unheard of, especially at this time. I just feel like I don't know if Swarls can drag it out for 6 more months. We've already done so many tags. You know what I mean? All right. Well, Stan can't wrestle, so let's give him a promo. Let's send Stan Hansen and Jesse Ventura out there to yuck it up and brag about retaining the title, and all these fools think, they don't know the power of All Japan Pro Wrestling and the New World Order. Who would Sting face at Starrcade? Listen, that's a 6 months from now problem. Um, Also, like, we have a lot of top heels. He could, he could wrestle someone from the New World Order. He could wrestle Ric Flair. Like, there's a lot of people. He could wrestle Kurt Hennig. Although I think we did that and it was really good, but we could do it again. I don't know. Anyway, these guys are going to come out. They're going to promo. They're going to brag about being the champion, and then we are going to send out the Stanger. And the Stanger is going to come out, and he is going to say, yeah, you know what, you beat Vader. I don't even remember if it was a dirty finish or not, quite frankly. It was 2 months ago. Riley, what's up, man? But you know, I'm tired of I'm tired of the numbers game. I'm tired of all this NWO stuff. I want you one-on-one. And then they're going to laugh and be like, well, you know, the next title shot goes to Saturday Night, Stinger. I guess you're going to have to wait. But if you want a match, we can give you one. And then we're going to book Sting versus an NWO guy. And then we get to do Sting. Have we ever done just Sting and Jun Akiyama one-on-one? That sounds like a fun match. No, hell yeah. Sting and Jun Akiyama. 1v1, 10 minutes. I'll make it open. I'll let Jun cook a little bit. I'll give him a little bit. But Sting's winning. In fact, let's do... NWO would obviously get involved. They wouldn't just let him eat it. So let's have Jun accidentally get hit by, I guess, Ventura. Have we done Vader Masawa? Just singles match? No, we haven't. Vader should wrestle Masawa for the Triple Crown in Japan. That sounds sick as hell. So I don't think that's the thing we have to start immediately, but Vader did just lose, so let's just kind of heat him back up a little bit. Big Van Vader and Akira Taue. I think we're going to do this as a wild brawl. Again, I will make it open. But Vader is just going to win. Misawa has to win the match with Vader? If he can. I would like that. We'll see. Who is going for the tag titles on this brand? Who can even go for the tag? Who are our baby faces? Oh, we were setting up Dustin and Ron Simmons for that, right? We had Ron Simmons like turn babyface and like yeah, that makes the most sense, I think. Unless we did that match already, but I don't think we did. Yeah, Ron. Yeah, that's what I think too. I think we just had Ron turn, so I think that was the idea. Like, we'll get these guys babyface, and then you know, in the future, they can be like next. Too many Steves. Yeah, no, he hasn't wrestled Steve Williams at all. All right, that sounds like a promo to me. That sounds like Dustin and Dusty. And I guess Ron in the ring talking about how they want those WCW tag team titles. It's time for the American Nightmares. Or is it the Dreams now because they're baby faces? The American Dreams to go after Dr. Death and Terry Bam Bam Gordy. Ron and Dustin are dedicating themselves to tag team wrestling. You know what? That sounds like a promo you would cut before and or after a match. Let's have them squash some guys, just like local workers. There are a lot of randos here now. Eric Gargiulo, what are you doing here? Gilbert's got to be great at selling, right? Yeah, oh yeah, 60-foot Dwayne Gill, get over here. Yeah, you're a heel. Who else can sell? But like actually sell, not just like theoretically maybe they could do it. John Zandig. Oh, it's so tempting to book Zandig and Dwayne Gill. It's so tempting to book them. Oh, Whipwreck. No, Whipwreck's way better. You're heel tonight, Mikey. Six minutes, 2v2. Ron and Dustin taking on Dwayne Gill and Mikey Whipwreck. The like jobber all-stars. You'll give Ron the win. And that's that. What is continuing for the pay-per-view? I mean, Rude and Mike Awesome is seems like it would be continuing. I remember I wanted to continue Pillman and Owen. I think mostly because Owen had like an off night, and I want to do the match again. Rude should be off the card because we powerbombed off the stage. Yes, thank you. Good call. Good call. All right, so that's a Paul E promo with Mike Awesome there. Basically, just gonna be a promo about how, like, you know, technically maybe we didn't, we didn't get the win. You know, in the stat sheet it doesn't say a victory for Mike Awesome, but we won the war. We powerbombed Rick Rude off the stage, and you'll never see him in WCW ever again. Like that kind of stuff. We should probably also let's see. Regal Ultimo is hot. I think they've only had the one match, right? Or was it two? Regal turns out hands to take after time limit draw. So they had a time limit draw. And then Regal cheated in that match against Ultimo. I remember that. They had like a technical, it was supposed to be like a British rules match, and then Regal cheated. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's continuing. Well, if that's continuing and Pillman and Owen is continuing, I feel like that's your match right there, brother. That might be the main event of the show. Not like the strongest main event, but it's the kind of the only two feuds we're continuing. I hope we didn't do this exact tag match in the build. Okay, we did not. Great. All right, perfect. $18 open. I would like Owen to win here, Really, the baby faces have to win because they both lost on the pay-per-view, and we're trying to like set up rematches. Yes, Kobashi and Tenru would be good. I agree. But right now, I need to give Owen Hart a pin over Brian Pillman, hopefully. I would love to do a flash pin. Oh, everyone was cool with that. All right, great. That is tentatively our main event. Although, we'll see. Rick Rude. Oh, Tenru's angry. I don't remember why he's mad at... Oh, because we had him lose to Eddie. I suppose that should continue as well, at least for the time being. Yeah, because Tenru was pissed. Let's see. Tenru... Yeah, they've only wrestled once in a singles match, so we could, okay. I'm going to do a backstage attack. I'm going to have old Eric Bischoff interviewing Eddie. Backstage. Actually, we could do it in the ring. Well, it doesn't matter. Backstage. Then Tenru will attack him. Because he's mad. Oh, Eddie and Tenru was a #1 contenders match? Oh. Okay. Alright. Well. It sounds like we are going to do that clash, and we could do Eddie and Stan at that Clash of the Champions. That would be good. That's like a good Clash level title match. Yeah, I did see that at the beginning of the storyline that started with them both wanting title shots. But for now, we're going to kind of keep them wrestling each other. Well, I guess that's what Eddie's promo is about before he gets attacked. Like, Eddie Guerrero, now that you're the #1 contender, you know, when do you think you're going to get your hands on Stan Hansen? He's going to be like, oh, well, you know, I got my eyes on a couple dates, you know, Eric Bischoff, and then, you know, before he can say much, he gets attacked. Oh, yeah, Clash is in, like, he's back in 16 days. Clash is in, like, a month and a half or whatever. He's super back. Cynthia, did you get over? No, you're still unimportant. Well, that stinks. Our only recognizable one is probably still just Bull. It's Bull and Cherry who doesn't work, and oh, and Wendy Richter, of course. How could I forget Wendy Richter? What I really need to do is like start getting like Toyota or like someone like that over. Also, Candy Divine is probably like close to being recognizable, but that doesn't super help me. Although if I remember correctly, Toyota and Bull had bad chemistry, I think. Although they still got a 62, which is pretty good, but I think they had bad chemistry. It doesn't say here. Yeah, they did. Okay, that's what I thought. Damn, that sucks for Manami, because that was like my whole plan was to, like, once Bull gets over, she can feud Manami and their matches will get them over, but that's not the case. So maybe that goes to Debbie Malenko now? Bashi Masawa and Nakano versus Saruta and a male and female friend. Sure! And I guess that female friend is going to be Debbie Malenko, unless... It could be Cynthia. You know what? Cynthia Moreno is pretty good. We should probably just keep her in this feud. We should probably just keep that going. 3v3. This is probably also going to be the storytelling match. Kenta Kobashi, Mitsuharu Masawa, and Bull Nakano against Jumbo, Cynthia Moreno, and somebody else. Their good friend. Oh, Razor Ramon. We did like a debut promo for Razor Ramon. Oh, he should probably at the pay-per-view. He should probably. Well, what do you get? He should probably be on this show. And their friend Rat Boy. No, not Rat Boy. Jumbo was teaming with like Sting and Vader a lot, but they are busy. Although if we took the Vader thing away, he could be in this match because Vader's just winning a random squash. And then we could put Razor Ramon on the show. All right, fixed it. This is crazy. 12. Giving this storytelling. I mean, Vader should just win this. That could be the impetus for this feud. And then the match with Vader and Taue is cut. And then we get the debut of Razor Ramon, who is a face, as he takes on we're gonna give him a Fuchi. Let's give him Kikuchi. Okay, that's a show. Oh boy, Mamma Mia. Okay, Ron and Dustin should not be. That should not be the semi-main. There you go. I don't know what this is gonna get. I've been away from WCW for too long to have a. This doesn't feel like a great show. This feels like an 84 and 85. But maybe that main event will cook. Like, those guys are all great workers. Maybe they'll just have a good match. Alright, let's find out. Alright, well, this got a 93, so we're off to a good start. Stan and Sting both did a bad job without scripts, but, I mean, they didn't do that bad of a job. We got a 93. Ooh, a 79 for Sting in June. Okay. Okay. I mean, that was basically all Sting, but, like, I'll take it. This is a classic The Math Ain't Mathin' match, though. 65, 54, 79. Yeah, sure, why not? Hmm, 74 promo for Paulie. I feel like he should be doing better promos, but 74 is fine. Oh, they didn't click. Oh, this cooled the crowd. It was so bad. Oh, Racer. We're trying to push them, but it is... Oh boy, alright. We got a project on each show. It's Razor on this one, and it's fucking Vampiro on Saturday night. Alright, we're getting the crowd back. Getting the crowd back. Here we go. Dusty, you go out there, you get this crowd back. And then 70, classic squash match rating. That's about what we expected here. Ooh, an 80 for this, like, random intergender 6-person tag, but I'll take it. Uh, 72 for this attack angle. That's fine. Not really breaking any new grounds here. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's because Owen and Ultimo didn't work well together as a team. Oh, that sucks. Well, that's a tough break. That's a tough break. Because we really needed that to cook to save the show. I have to imagine if they had worked well together, this probably has a wrestling rating in the 90s. And then we're probably a segment rating in like the low to mid 80s. But as it is, that show got an 81. That's worse than I thought. But it was also a weird, like, what are we doing show, so I can't be that mad, I guess. We made a lot of money. We got more popular in the Maritimes and Ontario. I forgot we had, like, a weird cable access TV deal in Canada. Hello, Bob. Long time no see. Ooh, so much less news compared to most days. Ultimo Dragon is going to be a star. Well, it would have helped if he had a better main event last night, but I do agree in general he should be a star. People watch Nitro. Alright, great. Pierrocito? Pierrocito. Oh, this just means he's going to new territories. I was like, is Hogan leaving WWF? I had to, like, read the whole thing. Ultimo had bad chem with Owen and Ray. Yeah, that's... You know, maybe he's just not a tag guy. Maybe Ultimo, you know, he's a single star. Muto won the IWGP title. Big shock there. Kerry Von Erich also wants to find new stuff to do. JJ Dillon is a locker room leader in the WWF. Okay. Big Boss Man is a chief enforcer. That's too on the nose. Is Homicide a good dev signing in 94? He shouldn't be. He should. I mean, first of all, he's like 16 years old or something, right? He's 17. I was close. I mean, he's got potential. But, like, I'm not gonna sign. Yeah, he's 17. Let's let him cook. Let's let him cook. I'm not signing a child. All right. Let's. Oh, how much longer are you hurt, Stan? Uh, 2 weeks. Okay. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do. Stan will do. Basically, we're gonna do the same opening fucking segment we did on Nitro, except the Steiners are gonna come out. They're gonna be all fired up, and they're gonna say, Stan Hansen, in 2 weeks, you bring one of your NWO cronies over here to Saturday night, and we'll whip you in a tag match. That's what we'll do. I feel like Saturday night we like to keep doing in like the WCW classic territories, which is to say we're gonna run Mid South this week. Expected 17,387, capacity 17,387. I mean that's perfect. Let's go to the McNichol Sports Arena. Although Colorado, not exactly classic WCW territory, I don't think. But hey, whatever. Angle. Big gamble. No, thank you. Finish. Safe bet for Steve Austin. Okay. Cooking. Give me a storyline idea. Near certainty. Okay, cool. Give me a finish again. Safe bet for Tully. Alright. I'll take all those. Koloff has a creative finish. I'm sure it's great. Magnum TA and Bam Bam got in an argument. Okay. Scott Norton and Raven had a blazing argument. Guys, chill. Baba trained Raven, Dan Severn, and Mike Barton. Tommy Rogers led a silly game. And okay, cool. Not addressing the locker room at all. Oh, we're running all kinds of shitty main events. Last week we did Warrior and Terry Funk, and I went to a DQ. Barry Windham beat Glenn. Glenn Gilberti, the lawyer. Right, of course. Cactus gets his heat back, brother. Sure. BP, Brian Blair, Avalanche, 4 Horsemen. No one can beat the Horsemen in tag team wrestling. I think that was just a shoot. All right. As mentioned, we're going to do almost the exact same angle. Oh, Jesse's not here. All right, Stan. Although Jesse could easily be here. We could just... Boop. Jesse. Stan. Y'all go cut the same promo. And then we will send Scott. I mean, Scott's got to talk. Rick can just be a background guy. And Magnum, their manager, I guess, should also talk. Steiner's challenge Hansen to tag match in 2 weeks. Alright, great. Let's get my notes back up here. Fantastics need to win a match. So let's do that. Oh, do I remember the names of the two Fantastics? I don't think I do. Oh, of course, it's Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers. How could I forget such a thing? Uh, oh shit, I still have this on Toggle Brands. Get that back on. You guys have ever been wrestling the Gilberts a lot, I feel like. Pseudo inventor of the unprettier, Tommy Rogers. Okay, we're learning stuff. You guys ever wrestled the Cowboys? I feel like you've probably wrestled the Cowboys, but let's see. Oh yeah. Well, it was in April. You know what? We can run it back. You know what, Tommy Rogers, you maybe invented the Imperator. You can win this match. And then, God help us, Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers are going to cut a promo on the Horsemen. I'm going to let them cook. This might be a terrible idea, but it's basically going to be like, you know, last week you said that there's no tag team in WCW that can hang with the Horsemen, but you've never wrestled the Fantastics. Which would not take 6 minutes, but that's what we're giving them because I want to see what happens. What was with this? We did it was a DQ. Randy Savage returns to save Warrior. Okay, so Savage came back. Where was Savage? From home, he's gonna kill Terry when he gets back. Where's he been? Funk Attack Savage and Branson with a branding iron. Okay, all right, okay. All right, now we remember. All right. I mean, it sounds like we're doing Savage and Warrior against Bigelow and Funk. That sounds like the main event. Oh, we haven't done this. Oh, we did do this. Yeah, well, you know what? It went to a DQ. We could do it again. Give these guys 16. The thing is, I kind of want this to go to a DQ again because I feel like, you know, Savage and Terry Funk, like, because Savage said he was going to kill him. And he attacked him last week. I feel like this is like a double DQ, honestly. Draw. Double DQ finish. Actually, you know what? What are y'all's? Yeah, you're good at brawling. Warrior, we kind of know Warrior's not good at anything. And I'm just gonna assume y'all are both really good. Yeah, you know what? Let's not do 16. Let's go like 12-minute wild brawl. That also makes more sense with the double DQ finish. And then we're gonna have these guys fight to the back. This is just your classic, like, these guys are out of control, we gotta go! Like that kind of finish. I think we should also hear from Macho Man, because he's been gone for so long. So let's just do like a little 3-minute backstage thing. Maybe 4. with him and Warrior. Basically, the gist of this promo is that, you know what, tonight's not about wins and losses. Tonight's not about titles. I want to get my hands on Terry Funk. I don't care if I win or lose. What I care about is getting revenge on Terry Funk. Basically telegraphing the double DQ finish, but you know. Oh. Oh, okay. The way that you would advance DiBiase and Wyndham is Barry Windham would cut a promo about, like, I'm tired of getting these lawyers involved. I'm challenging you to a match. The problem with that is Barry Windham is very bad at talking. But I think we have to just bite the bullet and let him do this. So we are going to script him. We are going to give him 3 minutes. And he's basically going to cut the promo I just said. About how, you know, Ted DiBiase, you're getting lawyers involved. You're, you know that's an illegal contract you had me sign. No amount of money is going to get the courts to overturn that. But we don't have to go to the courts. We could settle this the old-fashioned way, one-on-one in the ring. I want you at Bash at the Beach, and if I win, I get to rip up the contract. And then DiBiase will cut a better promo next week about, I mean, he would not accept that, so we'll have to, I don't know, we'll have to figure out a way we trick him into taking that. What's going on with Austin Hennig? Let's go all the way back to the start here. For things you know, we're gonna see what Steve Austin tells Kurt Hennig to bring it. Okay, so they've also only had the one match. Oh no, I haven't had a match at all yet. Okay. And then Cactus and Ricky. Cactus and Ricky has a million fucking segments. Because they started out as a tag team and then they broke up. Alright, so we did the Y Cactus Wire promo. Ricky Steamboat response promo. Back to back, happy main event. Bam Bam and Stan defeat Ultimate Warrior Ricky Steamboat. Ricky Steamboat and the Steiners defeat Cactus and the Gilberts. Cactus gets his heat back, brother. Okay. See, the thing is, this is just another one where I think what needs to happen is just Cactus cuts a promo. You know what? Let's have Steamboat cut it. That would make more sense. Basically, you know, Cactus, it's very similar to the Wyndham promo. Cactus, you know, we've been trying to settle this for months now. You know, I thought we were a great tag team, but you seem to disagree. You seem to have a problem with me. Well, when someone has a problem with me, we settle it. We settle it like men in the ring, Cactus. We are cutting old school promos tonight. It did not take me long to get back into the WCW swing of things. Do we have good angle ideas? Oh, all the ones we have are for specific people. That's interesting. Alright. We need wrestling. There is, like, no wrestling on the show. Claire, Steve Austin. We should do something with Steve and with Kurt. Oh, and then we have Dan and Rick Martel. We could do... This is maybe too good of a match. Like, this is probably better than the main event we booked. Is there a difference between character development and cutting a promo? Cutting a promo is like just microphone skills, I think. Like just microphone and like promo, and then character development is like that and charisma, I think. I think that's the difference. I might be wrong about the specifics, but to generally answer your question, yes, there is like a small difference between the two of them. We're going to book a 3v3. We're going to book Kurt, Arn, and Rick against Sting. Against Steve Austin. I had an idea here, and I forgot what it was. Oh, no, I got off base here. I got off base. It was supposed to be although Kurt teaming with Martel doesn't really make a lot of sense. Let's do Steve, Dan. Oh, Ken Shamrock. Okay, I wanted to put Ken Shamrock in this match. He's not here anyway. All right, forget the 6-man tag. It's a regular tag. We are going to do Kurt Hennig and Rick Martel against Steve Austin and Dan Severn. Now that's a match. These guys 16. Going to give them storytelling. Because we haven't played this save in so long, I don't know who needs the win. Actually, you know what? I should check this. Okay, Steve Austin has neutral success. Let's also check the Martel and Dan one. Is that not a feud? Oh, Severn Martel, okay. Dan has poor success. Okay. So according to that, the baby faces have to win, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with Dan Severn pinning Rick Martel. Just honestly, I'm fine with that straight up. I'm also fine with that opening the show. That would be a fun open. Again, we need more wrestling. I would not... you know what? Avalanche and Rick Steiner is a thing we might do on the pay-per-view as a weird match. Not really going to set anything up here, but we could just give Avalanche a win. He could probably use a little juice. Oh, Shamrock is here. Well, whatever. Hey, Ken Shamrock, you're here. You want to wrestle the Avalanche? Cool. 10 minutes open, Avalanche wins. That's a match. We need one more minute. Okay, no problem. I have all these major stars not booked, but they're being talked about. I mean, the Horsemen could reply to the Fantastics, but that's a next week. That's a next week promo. Same with Ted. We could just give Cactus... Oh! Vampiro, baby! We got him to recognizable! Vampiro, have you wrestled Beautiful Bobby yet? No, you sure haven't. And what a match this will be, folks. The dream match of the century. Vampiro takes on Beautiful Bobby. That's That's a show. We wanted to open with this. Then, yeah, we wanted to do this. Okay. I don't like this Fantastics thing being this high. I'm going to put this Ricky promo up here. And I'm going to put Avalanche vs. Ken Shamrock up here. That feels better. I think I might have messed up with the show, and I might have the wrong match going last, and the wrong match, like, this might be better than this. But I think this is going to be better than the Nitro, so I'll go like an 86. It helps that we have a roadmap for Saturday nights, because we have a pay-per-view soonish. And 85. I mean, I gave them storytelling. If I told them to just, like, cook, it would have been better, but I think those guys in the main event could beat an 85. I hope they can. Ooh, Austin Henning lost T, but Severin Martel gained T. That's interesting. All right. Great promo. Scott Steiner did not do great without a script, but you know what? His part still got an 84. That's fine. I'll take it. I will take a 70 for Vampiro and Beautiful Bobby. Vampiro is kind of getting there. I mean, 63, that's like totally usable. We knew this Barry Windham promo would be bad. That's kind of been... It kind of sucks that Barry has to win this feud, really, because Ted has been the better guy, but it would be a really bad story if it was like, yeah, he had to sign this bad contract with Ted DiBiase, and then he became, like, basically a servant, and then Ted won and got to keep him at, like, he has to win the blow-off. This was fine. I can't believe the Fantastics are wrestling the Horsemen. I can't believe it. You know what? A serviceable promo. Crab, what's up? Yeah, 63. That's fine. That is like a mid-card promo. Can't be mad at that. 89 for the Steamboat promo. Good. We take. Ooh, an 82 for Avalanche and Ken Shamrock. All right. Okay. No one sold in the match, but I'm fine with that. Been booking ULL 92, trying to create Dragon Gate before Dragon Gate. Good luck with that. That sounds fun. Only a 73. I only give these guys like 3 minutes. That was probably a mistake. I probably should have given them more time. But whatever. To me, this was just a quick pre-match promo. God fucking damn it. How did this get a 78? 82, 86, 78? One of these feuds probably doesn't have any heat. Warrior Bigelow. Doesn't have any heat. God, fuck. Alright. That is back-to-back shows with main events that kind of shit the bed. Although, the crowd likes the match. I don't know. I feel like that was the right match. I don't know. Like, look how into it the crowd was. Crowd loved this match. I mean, Warrior is bad, but that's not why we got a 78 rating. Because the wrestling rating got an 82. He was good in the match. I mean, he was good enough. He was fine. And the crowd was going crazy. That's an insane blunt rotation. Sure is. And then they all fought. 82. I mean, it was better than the Nitro we booked, but only barely. I'm getting killed with these main events. Also, I gotta use creative finishes. I keep forgetting to do that. That probably would have saved us both times if we had good creative finishes. Yay, we made money. Hey, we're more popular in the Maritimes and Ontario. I'm not even more popular, just like gaining popularity. Alright. Sonny Blaze works for the WWF? Alright. Sure, man. Alright, how long out are we? We are 31 days from Bash at the Beach. Alright, so it's still a minute until Bash at the Beach. We certainly got time to kill here. Yeah, I don't really know who Darren McCarty is. Not a hockey guy. Was he like famous or is he just like a rando? Oh, we got awards. Vader is the male wrestler of the year so far. Okay, I mean he's been having a good year. Company of the year so far. Dub C Dub. Dub C Dub. Female tag team of the that's not gonna be us. Las Cochoros Orientales. I don't know. Male tag team of the year. Randy Savage and Ultimate Warrior. I mean, I have been using them together, but not like a ton. But I'll take it. 4-time Stanley Cup winner. Okay, I mean that's a real guy. Match of the year so far is Brian Pillman defeating Sabu on a random Nitro. Cool. Show of the year is Slamboree 94. Female wrestler of the year so far is Cynthia Moreno. Interesting. Young male wrestler is Viano 4. Male veteran, Stan Hansen. Hell yeah, brother. Female bull, sure. I guess we kind of have the female stuff on lock because WWF does not have one. So we're really only competing against, like, All Japan women, really. Although you would think they would have a better person than Bull. Like, has had more good matches, I should say. Okay. Don't know who this is, but good for them. Same. Don't know who this is, but good for them. Congrats. Oh, shit. Okerlund. Hawk. Oh, Mike McGurk's leaving. Oh, we have some too. There are only 30 days remaining on the contract of Kyohei Wada. Okay. What does he even do for us? Is he, he's a ref. Okay, I assume you're a good ref, and that's why you're here. Oh, you are probably the best ref in the game. Yeah, no, we'll keep you. Larry Z. Do we need to bring back Larry Z? Larry Z is 40? He is a road agent, but like we don't really use Larry Z. Yeah, he has had 3 matches since we moved to 2020. Job fuel, yeah, that's true. He is over. What's his pop? Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could. Yeah, 1 year. Jobber. Yeah, it's that. Yeah, I was thinking just making him a road agent right now, but you guys are right. His pop is still in the 50s. We could squeeze some juice out of that. Takada's back. Kawada's contract is ending. Well, that can't let that happen. Even though we don't really do a lot with him, but I would still like to keep Kawada. So we're just gonna throw money at him. Oh, he's totally gonna. Yeah, he's totally dropping to Vampiro. We won the USA battle again, and another clash has been added. Great. How much are we kicking dead? Oh, we're kicking their ass. Oh man, 87 to 80. We're running the score up on them. Uh, show history. Yeah, I mean yeah, they're running weird. They're running shows headlined by Conan and Tatanka. Like that's fucking weird, man. Conan is getting an 80. Conan is like a big deal for them. That's weird. One of their biggest stars is Conan. Yeah, Big Boss Man and Bob Bradley. King of the Ring 94. I mean, their pay-per-views are alright. But even that ended with Sean and Marty. That's weird. I mean, they had a really good match, but it's weird. Hogan and Jake the Snake beat Conan and Big Boss Man. Jerry. I think we've looked at this. Bob Bradley is like getting a push. I mean, good for him, but I like barely know who this is. The Tiger. Yeah, he's just like a good hand guy who's randomly gotten a push in WWF. He's on a handshake deal. We should fucking poach him. I mean, Conan was huge in Mexico, but according to this, he's huge in America. Yeah, he was very popular. It's high 70s. But I mean, yes, way more popular in Mexico, which checks out. I mean, we can poach Bob Bradley. I don't know what I would do with him, but you guys are right. It would be funny. I think if Bob Bradley signs with us, we should like give him a gimmick. You know what I mean? Like we should just use him as a blank canvas. Treat him like how Vince would when he would bring WCW guys over. Just like, you're a, you know. Oh, yeah, you were Ron Simmons, but what if you were Saba Simba? Like that kind of thing. Pay rise request from the Italian Stallion. Oh, we're not paying. Yeah, that's fine. You can make $100 a show. That's fine. 3 3-year sister your offer is their offers. Why is their offer being considered? Ours is better. Signing bonus. It's probably the signing bonus and the merch cut. No, we're matching him on merch cut. 10% per event bonus. And we'll give you 15 grand. All right. Somehow we got into a bidding war with Bob Bradley. Or for Bob Bradley. Not with him. No, okay. You're not Bob Bradley. DFL just here's their contract offer. Bob Bradley. This is a 3-year exclusive contract. 20. All right. Oh, it's not being seriously considered? So he's going to sign with us for less? Okay. Sure. Come on over, Bob. People watch Saturday night. Jamie Dundee versus the Genius. Oh, they got in a real fight. Hell yeah. That rules. Now that's wrestling. Trillionaire Ted's cousin, Billionaire Bob. Well, I mean, if we wanted to put him with Ted DiBiase, we could do that. But I don't know if that's what we want. Oh, come on, Bob. Sign that contract. Oh, Nitro. Where have we not been for a while? Northwest or the Great Lakes? Let's go Great Lakes. We'll probably get a better draw there. Where did we go last time? Indiana. Alright, this time we're going to Michigan. We're going to Michigan State University in Lansing. East Lansing, sure. Time to get all these finishes that I'll forget to use. Safe bet, sure. Oh, you know what? All their angle ideas were for specific people. Let's see if we can get some just say. Oh, there we go. Just safe for anybody angle ideas. Don't want the gambles. Don't want the gambles. Safe bet for Vader. Okay, sure. Jim Ross brought a karaoke machine. By God. Headhunter B and Sabu butted heads backstage. Sure. Oh, Bob Bradley was Battle Cat? Alright, well that's settled. We don't even have to come up with a dumb gimmick. We could just go into the profile and change it. It'll probably be there. Tenru ran a pre-show training, sure. Training. Lady Apache yelled at Bobby Heenan. That's it, okay. Alright. Did I sign the Road Dogg? I don't think so, although I do not remember who's in developmental. It's been a while. Anyway, we got a main event. We got Big Van Vader. We got Ron Simmons. And we got Dustin Rhodes taking on Misawa, Dr. Death, and Terry Bam Bam Gordy. Actually, this would probably also be a really good Wild Brawl now that I think about it. I think the only guy who's maybe not great at it is Dustin. No, Dustin can brawl. That's like the one thing he's good at too. And then Misawa might not be great at it, but he'll have the Puro. Yeah, that would be fine. Although I think Wild Brawl's maxed out at 90. Maybe I will give these guys 16. Just 16 regular match. I think Vader should win again. Maybe let's use a creative finish. Do we have one for Vader? No, but we have many. We just have many, period, end of sentence. A lot of safe bets. Let's use a safe bet. And then afterwards, I would like Big Van Vader to cut a promo on Misawa, who would be a background guy here, because he would probably still be on screen. They basically going to cut a promo. You know, that's 2 weeks in a row I beat you in tag matches, Misawa. I'm coming for that triple crown. Like that kind of. That's not 6 minutes. That's like 3. Let's do not so much a contract signing, but just like an in the ring thing, where we will have Bischoff interviewing Eddie and Tenru. Basically, Tenru is going to talk about how Eddie got a flash pin in their match. I think that's what happened. Who can say? And that he didn't really beat me. He didn't prove anything. Blah blah blah. And then the long short of this promo is next week Eddie and Tenru are going to have a rematch, and then the winner of that will face whoever the champion is at the Clash of the Champions on whatever fucking date our next Clash is. It's after Bash. What else do we want here? Right. Those two continued. Rick Rude. Can Rick Rude come back after 1 week? I think he can. So let's give Mike Awesome a match, and then we'll have Rick Rude return after and beat somebody up. Booker T, I don't think we're ever going to do anything with you. So how about you just lose to Mike Awesome? Look at Mike go over in 8. Not the 6-minute squash. We'll give Booker 2 extra minutes. And then afterwards, Rick Rude will return. And beat up Mike Awesome. Rude returns. Beats up Awesome. Okay, great. Oh, he's been fairly good. Oh, Awesome's been fairly poor. Okay, well, whatever. Let us do. Oh, we have to advance the Sting thing somehow. Let's have Sting come out and cut a promo about wanting to be the next champion, about how he's been chasing Stan this whole time. That title's rightfully his, etc., etc. You know, last week I came out, you threw a guy in front of me, I beat him, so surely I'm the #1 contender now. And then Stan and Ventura will basically come out and laugh at him and be like, ha 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 ha, ha ha. You think, no. You think just being one of those guys made you, no, absolutely not. In fact, why don't you wrestle another one right now? This is how we'll get this out. Just Sting beating all these guys in single matches. That's how we'll drag this out for like 6 weeks or whatever. Part 1 doesn't have any workers involved in it. Well, it dang sure should. I guess that means Sting isn't in part 2 either. No, he's not. We should add him to both of those. Alright, Sting. Last week you beat Akiyama. How about Kawada this week? You never wrestled him in a singles match. Perfect. 10 minutes. Big match. Can Stan do a run-in? He cannot. Okay. You know what? Let's just have it. We don't want to do botch interference every single time. Let's have Sting just win. That's fine. All right. Can Ultimo cut a promo? Yeah, he's got charisma. Maybe. Let's have Owen cut a promo instead. That seems like a safer option. Owen Hart, 3-minute backstage promo about how he pinned Brian Pillman last week. He wants a rematch for the title. Simple stuff. And then neutral. They're both neutral. That's interesting. All right. All right. Well, then we will do my favorite, which will be Ultimo having a match While Regal looks at him. Love that shit. He's really good tech. Okay. You know what? I think Ultimo's good tech too. I think that's why Ultimo's feuding Regal to begin with. Yes, why don't you guys have a tech masterclass? How about that? 12 minutes. Tech masterclass. And then we will do the old at ringside Steve Regal. Oh, and I did not set Ultimo with the winner. I should do that. And then we'll also have him attack Ultimo after the match. And let's set this as like a minor victory or whatever. I will do regular. Let's do a regular. Oh. All right. We got 5 more minutes. Or 15. Whatever. Jumbo, Liger, Sabu. Oh, we gotta do Razor Ramon. If we just keep putting him in matches, he'll get over, right? 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 Jerry Lynn. Make Razor look good. All right. Thanks for coming out, K-Man. Have a good night. Oh, we don't have our storytelling match. Shit. Sting and Kawada, I guess? It really should be the main event, but I said that as a wild brawl. So now you guys tell a story. Y'all are opening now. Then let's do Sting gets another NWO roadblock. Then let's do Sting and Kawada. Yeah, that's the show. We use the creative finisher. Yeah, we're hedging our bets here. Oh, is there an angle I want to give one to, maybe? Owen probably needs it. You know what? Let's give... We have a little extra time. Let's give Owen 6. And give him an angle idea. Maybe that'll... I don't know. It's worth a shot. I think this will be good. I think this will be... I believe... We're back in the swing of things. We're not going to tank the main event and get a low 80 overall show. This is going to be the one that comes through and gets like an 87. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, not the greatest start. Mostly because Fuchi, I think this maybe is the first time we've ever booked him. That might be true. But not a bad match overall. And Regal attacked him. Crowd like that. $95 for this promo. That's good. That's good. Probably should open with this instead of the Tech Masterclass, but I'm always afraid if I put Tech Masterclass in the wrong place, it's going to, like, kill the show, because it brings the crowd down. I will take an 81 for Sting and Kawada. I will definitely take that. I will take an 81 on this Owen Hart promo. Hell yeah. I mean, Angle Idea probably gave us like 10 points here, but I'll take it. A 67. Jerry Lynn was the better guy. I hope we can make Razor a thing, because I did like Razor Ramon a lot as a kid. He was one of my favorites, but we got a long way to go. Like Awesome and Booker T. We are in the mid card of this show. Let me tell you. But Rick Rude's back. Mr. Rain, what's up, man? No problem. I didn't really give a ton of I should have like posted earlier that I was going to be doing this, but I also wasn't 100% sure I would be, so I waited until like a couple hours ago to say I was going live. But yeah, we're hoping to be back full time on Tuesdays. Anyway, Rick Rude came back and beat up Mike Awesome. This did bad. Tenryu can't really cut a promo. But that's fine. This is fine. They're going to have a match, and it's going to be good. Why does this keep happening to our main events? Is it this? What? Simmons Dustin storyline has low heat. All right, cool. I don't know. This is like how is the segment rating a 75? That was with a creative finish that was a success too. Would this have gotten like a 70 without that? Chat, what is happening with these main events? Maybe I should stop doing Wild Brawl main events. Maybe I should stop that. Maybe we should just do regular ass matches at the main event. Invader, this show's an 80. Fuck me. They're getting worse, not better. This was like a very okay show. I can't believe that was a 75 with a creative finish. That's nuts. I don't think it's Dustin's momentum. But we can check. No, White Hot. It's not that. White Hot. I think it just might be storylines because... Let me see. What is theirs called? Simmons Dustin. It's hot. Alright, I mean, what we should do is we should add Dr. Death Is there's a thing? No, I think I ended that. All right. We should add Steve Williams. And we should add Terry Gordy to this. And then also for Masawa Jumbo, maybe we just add Vader to this. I've just been slotting people in and out of this feud, haven't I? I'm. You know what? Let's just add Scott into this. And then we'll take Vader out. And then we'll add Vader into this one. Not to that one, into this one. What's the name? Bull and Moreno is cold. Do we have storyline ideas? Near certain. We have like multiple near certainties. All right, hit them. Okay. Is there anyone? We have several that are just hot. It seems like being just hot isn't enough for our main events. They have to be like very hot, which sucks. So you know what? Let's add that other one in here. Let's deploy it. All right, great. All right, let's book one more Saturday night before we call it a stream. Yes, it's very annoying that they took away the numbers. That would help us. Oh, hold on. They're back in on Bob Bradley. I'm committed to signing Bob now. Now that I know he can be Battle Cat. Yeah, we are making so much money. Come on, Bob. You know you want to. Recovery for Black Man? Alright, man. Okay, alright. Alright, here we go. Saturday night. Let's go to the Mid-Atlantic. We can only do 15. Sure. Where were we here last time? We were at the Capitol Center. Okay, yeah, let's run here. Winston-Salem. Give me a storyline idea. I used a couple of those. A bit of a gamble. No, thank you. Near certainty. Hell yeah. Near certainty. Hell yeah. gamble. Okay, we did too many. Give me a finish. Safe bet. I'll take that. All right, good meeting. Going right into the training. Doug Gilbert has been getting ribbed a little bit because of how much he has started being influenced by Avalanche. Okay, that's interesting. Does that mean he's getting fat? Is that what they're trying to say? Wow, great locker room. All right. All right, the other things I know I'm doing off the top of my head would be promos. So that's going to be Scott. Rick is a background player. And Magnum. Cutting a promo on Stan Hansen. Next week, you bring your NWO goon. We'll show you what tag wrestling's all about. Yada, yada, etc. And then we are also... I don't think I have set up the feud for the Fantastics and the Horsemen. Because why would I have done that? No. So we're going to start that with the Four Horsemen basically coming out and laughing hysterically at these guys. So it's going to be Arn. You know what? Let's send all of them out there. So that's Arn. That's Rick. That's Kurt. And that's Tully Blanchard, who is simply there. You know what? Let's do this. We'll have those guys doing that. And then we will have the Fantastics come out with Steve Austin, since Kurt's there. And we'll set us up a little 6-man tag. Which will then, of course, hurt the main event again, because that storyline I just started will have low heat. So that's awesome. Also, maybe the Fantastic shouldn't be in a main event. Maybe this should just open the show, now that I'm really thinking about it. We'll see what else we look. For now, I'm giving this main event time. And I will have Ric Flair beat a Fantastic. That seems like a safe bet. Well, it would really be fucking great if those guys could win this match, actually. Although that seems impossible. But it would be like a huge upset and really give credence to them as contenders if, like, Bobby could pin Arn after, like, botched interference from Tully. That would be great, actually. Arn is extremely unhappy. Okay. You can look strong, brother. Still mad. Okay. Well, we're not keeping you strong anymore. Chat is extremely unhappy mean he's gonna be like so mad that we can't just give him money? Because if we could just give him money, like you guys are saying, money's fake in this. Like we make it hand over fist. I would be fine just giving him 100 grand after this, if he's willing to lose to Bobby Fulton. It could also be a flash pin. I don't know if that would help. I don't think it helps. Money's fake. It should be fine. Yeah, let's try it. Oh yeah, we have a creative finish. We have. I mean, there's one for Tully, but we have so many. Actually, we have a lot for people in this match, but none of them are the ones winning. But we have a lot of just like blank ones. They're all safe bets. That's fine. We're really putting a lot into this one here. Yeah, Arn's still mad. I know. All right, let's see here. Terry and Randy Savage should yell at each other. Well, I guess they brawled to the back. Let's do 6 minutes of them yelling at each other, and then like 2 minutes of them fighting more. But basically, the idea here is that these two are still going at each other's throats. What has this Warrior Bigelow feud even fucking been about? Apparently it's been going on forever. Warrior on CB title, Bigelow attacks on them, baby. We gotta go see next week. Maybe it's still like guarantee time. Okay, it basically just Bam Bam is not giving them a title shot. That's literally it. So, I think Warrior should just fucking cut a promo about six-minute Warrior promo, which is a long time. But basically, the Ultimate Warrior went to the Ultimate Power, which is the WCW Board of Directors. And they gave me the match I wanted, the TV title. All right, that'll be interesting. Saturday night is always the show where we somehow need more wrestling, which is unlike me. Oh, the DiBiase thing should be a promo too. We could simply just book. You know what? I have an idea because we were saying like, oh, Vampiro and Larry Z. Like, what if we just made that a storyline? That could be like a little undercard feud to help Vampiro get over. Vampiro, Larry Z, 10 minutes. Storytelling. Vampiro. Tainted. Okay, we'll make someone else the fucking road agent. Then we'll do a little angle afterwards with Larry Z and Vampiro, where Larry Z is upset that Vampiro has cheated. I think the idea of this story will be kind of like a veteran trying to like show a young guy the right way kind of thing of like, you're going down the wrong path, kid. Like that kind of thing. So I think that's what he's kind of doing afterwards. So like, hey, you cheated. What did you do that for? You know, like, we probably wouldn't hear it. We would just see them like talking in the ring. Oh, I should name it. Oh, Cactus. Ricky challenged him to a fucking match last week. So, Cactus. Let's have Cactus just simply beat somebody. This looks like a job for the Italian Stallion. Great. 6 minutes. Cactus can win. And then he is going to cut a promo on Ricky. You know, you want me in a match 1-on-1, that's fine, you got it, that's what I wanted all this time. But if you're gonna, if this match is gonna happen, and if you're really man enough to get in the ring with me, you really want to settle it once and for all, like you say you do, you'll agree to any stipulation I want. Cactus will take match with Steamboat if he can pick the stip. Alright. I really need to book that DiBiase promo, but we're almost that we really have too much wrestling, or too much talking rather. But Ted DiBiase promo here basically saying like, there's no way I'm gonna agree to fucking putting the contract on the line. What do you think I am, a fucking idiot? Like that kind of thing. All right, we do have up to 95 minutes, though, so we can use 13 minutes on a match, and we need to. We have Avalanche again. We did nothing with Dan and Rick. Eh. Koloff. How are Dan and Rick's momentums? Dan is white hot. Rick is warm. So Rick could use a win. Let's do that. Add match. Rick Martel. Hey, Takada's back. Right? Oh, is he not on this brand? Did we put him on Nitro? Alright. Well, then we'll do Rick versus fucking Ken Shamrock. Back-to-back bookings for Ken. Oh, I've done this already. Are we doing Rick Martel and Bob Backlund? That kind of sucks. Oh, we did this too. We've been doing this feud for a while. Alright, he can just beat a random fucking guy. It doesn't have to be one of these dudes. Koloff. Although he's probably beating Koloff too. Oh no, Z-Man. What? We're Martel and Z-Man were a tag team, right? Fucking WWF in like the 80s? Yeah, wrestle the Z-Man. Your old pal. Martel can win. The old Dan Severn at ringside. Although in this case, I imagine him more like watching and taking notes than doing anything nefarious. Alright, this is just Arn being mad. That's fine. 54, so we won't be penalized. Alright, perfect. What are we opening? What are we opening with? Savage and Funk. Alright, we have a lot of promos up here. Oh, you know what? We should open with this, actually. Alright, that's the show. I'm sure our main event will somehow get like a 78. I don't know. This show is a lot of talking, but our talking is usually good, so I think that can be good. I don't know, 85. I mean, this is a great open. The part with just the Horsemen did a lot better, but the part with the other guys was fine. The Fantastics didn't kill it too bad, although they both looked like shit, so that's not great. These notes just keep going. Oh boy. But yeah, I mean, that's a good segment. $72 for Martel and the Z-Man, so that's not great, but I guess it was fine. Would have been better off not having Severn at ringside, quite frankly, but whatever. $87, yeah, Ted could a good promo. He is so much better at talking than Barry. Oh, they didn't click, but we still got this. Even though they didn't click, we still got the like 70 squash match rating. I'll take it. Cactus's promos just haven't been as good in TW9 as they were in 2020. This did not do great either. I thought this would do a lot better. 72 for them talking and a 73 for the brawl. That's shocking. 65 for Vampiro and Larry Z. Okay, that's fine. And Larry Z. Larry Z, you're killing me. Warrior promo did bad. Alright, I don't know if we're getting that 85. Alright, here we go. Steiner's promo got us back. That's crazy. Magnum and Scott getting the 92. Okay, now we're cooking. Oh, we finally get a good main event. Finally. Maybe it was just putting wild brawls in the main events. I don't know. I can't believe the good main event that finally worked was a match with the Fantastics. Go figure. Yeah, we didn't get any low heat penalties. So even though you know what, that first segment we put them in was a 90 something. So maybe that feud is very hot from having one very good segment. Huh. Well, whatever. I'll take it. We finally got a good show. Damn, that means the Horseman and Fantastics feud is actually super hot. Because it had two 90 something segments. 89. All right, here we go. Now we're talking. Now we're literally now we're talking. We booked a lot more talking and the show did better. That makes sense. 90s wrestling, baby. Money. We made it. Yeah. Okay. I'm genuinely curious to see if the Horseman and Fantastic feud is super hot just from those two things. Extremely hot. I don't think I've ever seen extremely hot. I've only ever seen very hot. This is the hottest feud we've ever had. This is unbelievable. Oh, we got to give Arn money. We got to give Arn money. Don't forget. Arn is irritated. We can fix that. Here's 75 grand. All right, very happy. There you go. No problem. Oh, they're easy. Giant Baba moved to the southeast. Amy Toyota moved to the southeast. Scott Hall moved to the northwest. Steve Armstrong moved to the midwest. Dave Finley doesn't connect with the fans. You should probably write him off. I forgot we had him, Randy. Thanks for bringing it up. All right, we are going to advance one day to see if Bob Bradley signs. And then we're probably going to call it a night. Nope. Still, all right. Well, he's making us wait, which I don't appreciate. But I would love for him to sign before this episode ends, so we could have a nice arc through the stream, you know? Nice character arc. God, he's all right. Well, I'm not gonna keep just doing it till he's behind. So that's it, chat. Thanks for tuning in. Everyone watching on YouTube, thanks for coming back to WCW. Hopefully y'all remembered what was going on. Glad y'all enjoy the series. Thursday, me and Nick, AEW. That's also still going on. What's going on with that? I think Nick's pay-per-view is right around the corner. We might book it on Thursday. I don't remember if we are or not. And then of course, and hopefully Tuesdays will be back on permanently. So look for me to be back then. And that's it. Bye, everybody.